Let's talk about one manifestation mistake that everybody does and that is so fatal to your manifestation process. If you stop doing this, if you just fix this one thing, everything that you desire is going to manifest and you are going to live a fulfilling, happy life. So, hello everyone, I am Neha Kumar. I am your manifestation bestie because I love making manifestation easy for you and I want all of you to become master manifestors. So, with that, let's dive into this mistake. I actually created a full separate video because this is so essential. It's not something that I want to brush off with two or three other mistakes because this is absolutely, this is like a deal or no deal. This is the deal breaker. If you do not fix this, it's a deal breaker. If you fix this, you're going to get everything you want, and if you don't fix this, you're just going to keep struggling. And this mistake is so easy to make because this attitude, it's an attitude mistake, it's a manifestation attitude mistake. This attitude is so deeply ingrained into our life. So I'll stop beating around the bush and tell you what it is so that we can start fixing it. And that is being vague about your desires. Just not being extremely accurate, not being sure, not being exact about your desire and just being vague about it. What do I mean by that? See, we as a society are never exact. Do you know, like if you ask somebody what they want to eat, they'll tell you, oh, anything's fine. And that's very common. It happens to everybody. In my own family, I've had to, like if I ask my little brother or my mother what they want to eat, they'll always be like, oh, anything's fine. And I'm like, guys, that's just food. Let's just decide exactly what we want so that we can go get it. And this example is very, very accurate. Like you absolutely cannot go to a restaurant, sit there, and when somebody comes to take your order, you just tell them, oh, anything's fine. That's not how it works. If it does not work in the restaurant, how do you think it works with the universe? You got to be exact. Dare to be exact. Dare to ask what you want. See, the problem is a lot of us, we have this thing that we may not get exactly what we ask for, so we are ready to accept whatever is given. And oftentimes, in fact, 100% of the times, whatever is given is not going to help us lead fulfilling lives. You have got to become daring. You've got to become that gutsy human being who has the power, the ability, the fearlessness to ask for exactly what you want. This is the biggest manifestation mistake people make. See, I love umbrella affirmations, alright? They are great. But an umbrella affirmation, if you do not have something specific in your mind, an umbrella affirmation can only give you that which is already in your subconscious. So if you say everything works out perfectly for me, well, everything in your surroundings will work out perfectly for you. That's great, but you cannot really expect major positive movement towards your desires. You've got to learn how to be specific. I'm not against umbrella affirmations, use them, but use them when you have a specific idea in your mind. Otherwise, you're going to manifest whatever results. You're going to be given anything. You might not like it or you might like it. There is a very high chance that you might not like it. Because the universe gives you exactly what you want, and if you are vague about your desires, you are going to get vagueness from the universe back. But if and only if you have the courage to stand up and stand up for yourself and ask for exactly what you want, that is the moment when the universe will open its floodgates to give you exactly what you want. So let me give you a few examples so that you can fix it. If it's still not clear, I've collected a few examples. So let me give them to you. First is, let's talk about money. So people say, oh, I want to have plenty of money, or I want to have just enough to get by. And this is very common. Very common. People think it's a thing of pride, and it's a thing of showing how humble I am to say, oh, I am just happy with just enough to get by. No, you're not. No, you're not. Ask for the exact amount of money you want. And if you don't know what is the exact amount of money, write down things you want, 10, 20 things that you want to buy. That's the amount of money that you should manifest. Is it okay to, just have food on table? If it's okay for you, great, but then why are you on a manifestation channel? I'm not here to teach you how to live a meager life. I'm here to teach you how to live a successful life, because let me get this clear. If you have more money, you can do more good in the world. Money is not evil. It's not money's fault. It's the people. Alright? So if you are a good person, and if somebody has put this idea in your head that money is evil, no, money is not evil. If you are a good person, you will find good ways to use money. So ask for more. Maybe 1,000 people are dependent on you manifesting more money so they can get their good. Alright, so never be vague. Next example. I want lots of love. I want the right man. That's vague, because in that case, people will just love you to their own capacities. They will outdo themselves, but you might still not be satisfied. So clearly write down. I think when you want to get clear, writing down is the best technique. Write things down. What do you want exactly? Write it down. Write down what sort of person you want, what qualities they must have, what things you want them to be doing with you, what kind of couple you want to be, or what kind of family member you want. Write it down. Let's take another example of studies. I want to have great marks. Tell the universe exactly how many marks you want, because at times even 80% can be great. Leave that. At times even 55% can be great. You passed. That doesn't mean you're gonna like it. Be specific. Then it comes to body. I want clear skin. Well, what does clear skin mean to you? Is it just about not having pimples, or you'd want something more? Long hair. How long? Don't just talk about long hair. Maybe just this much hair is long, but I can have this much and I can have more. So be specific, you know. So talk about how much, how long, how often. Be very specific. Absolutely do not make the mistake of trying to be humble by being vague, and by thinking that if I ask for more, the universe is going to be like my parent or like my family, and they're going to think I'm very demanding. No, the universe loves a demanding soul, because the universe is an expanding universe, and a demanding soul is going to help the universe expand. So if you have a lot of wishes, the universe gets very happy. Never be afraid to ask for exactly what you want. So with that, I trust that this video gave you all the guidance that you needed. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Do it. Do it now. And comment Master Manifester, like this video. If you want my 1:1 guidance, check the description box for all the details, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.